Stop waiting. Seriously, stop standing on the sidelines of your own life like you bought a ticket just to watch it pass by. Stop treating your potential like it is a trailer for a movie that will start soon. Stop telling yourself you will move when the timing is better, when your confidence is higher, when the fear disappears. That day is not coming. You keep saying you are preparing. But if we strip away the excuses, if we remove the polite language, if we look at it with brutal honesty, you are not preparing, you are delaying, you are not confused. You are undisciplined. And that truth might sting. Good, it should, because nothing changes until you stop lying to yourself. You want a different body, but your habits are soft. You want more money, but your focus is scattered. You want respect, but you negotiate with weakness every single day. And then you say you are waiting for motivation. Motivation is not your problem. Motivation is a spark in dry grass. It flashes, it feels powerful, it burns bright for a moment, and then it dies. Discipline is the firewood you stack every single day. It is the structure that keeps the flame alive when the excitement fades. Right now, you are addicted to sparks. You scroll, you watch, you get hyped. You feel something for 5 minutes, and then you go back to the same routine. That is not ambition. That is entertainment. Every morning when the alarm rings, the real war begins. Not in the streets, not in your workplace. Inside your mind, the first voice is calm. It sounds logical. It says you slept late. It says your body needs rest. It says one missed session does not matter. The second voice is quieter but stronger. It says get up. It says build. It says if you do not move now, you will repeat yesterday. That moment is everything. Not your IQ, not your background. Not whether you were born into comfort or struggle. That moment, most people choose comfort, and that is exactly why most people stay average. Average is not an accident. Average is a decision repeated daily. You say you want success. You say you want freedom. You say you want to make your family proud. But your habits expose you. You stay up late with no purpose. You scroll through other people's achievements while your own dreams collect dust. You start projects with excitement and abandon them when they become boring. That is not bad luck. That is self-sabotage disguised as effort. Let's be honest. You are not stuck. You are not cursed. You are not waiting for the universe to align. You are inconsistent, and that is powerful news. Because inconsistency can be corrected. Discipline can be trained, but only if you stop pretending you are a victim of circumstances. Look at your routine. It tells the truth about you. Your future is not built in your imagination. It is built in your schedule. Small actions, repeated when nobody is watching. No secret formula, no magic shortcut, just controlled behavior. Again and again and again. Discipline is getting up when it is still dark and your room is cold. Discipline is training when your muscles ache and your mind searches for excuses. Discipline is studying when your friends are relaxing somewhere else. Discipline is saying no to what feels good now so you can say yes to something greater later. That is power, not power over other people. Power over yourself. If you cannot control your impulses, something else will control you. Your phone will control you. Your cravings will control you. Your mood will control you. Other people's opinions will control you. Most people live in reaction mode. A notification appears and they react. An emotion rises and they react. A problem shows up and they react. Discipline means you decide first. You act from principle, not from feeling. You move because it is required, not because it is exciting. You do not fix your life in one dramatic weekend. You fix it in quiet decisions no one applauds. One focused hour. One workout you did not feel like doing. One chapter read when your brain wanted entertainment. One task completed when quitting felt reasonable. Stack those days. Stack them until they stop feeling like effort and start feeling like identity. Identity is everything. If you believe you are lazy, your actions will prove it. If you tell yourself you lack focus, your behavior will confirm it. But if you decide you are becoming disciplined, something shifts. At first, it feels awkward. You wake up and it feels unnatural. You sit down to work and your mind resists. You push through anyway. Slowly, repetition rewires you. Comfort feels safe. That is why it is dangerous. Comfort tells you there is time. Comfort says start next week. Comfort makes average feel acceptable. But comfort has a price. It costs you your confidence. It costs you your self-respect. It costs you the version of yourself that could have existed. Discipline hurts. Discipline is uncomfortable. Discipline feels lonely. but regret is heavier. Regret follows you into your 30s. Regret whispers in your 40s. Regret becomes loud in your 50s. Choose your pain, short-term discomfort or long-term disappointment. Nobody is coming to rescue you. No perfect mentor is about to knock on your door. No magical opportunity is waiting for you to feel ready. You either command yourself or you are commanded by life. There is no middle ground. The version of you that you admire, the strong one, the focused one, the confident one, already exists in potential. He is buried under excuses. Break them, destroy them, outwork them. There will be days when doubt is loud, days when your progress is invisible, days when quitting sounds logical. Those are the days that matter most. Anyone can work when they feel motivated. Anyone can show up when they feel inspired. But the ones who win, the ones who build something meaningful, they move when they feel nothing. When it is boring, when it is repetitive, when nobody is clapping, that is where identity is forged. In silence, in repetition, in discipline. Stop negotiating with weakness. Stop saying just this once. Stop making small deals with laziness. Raise your standards. Keep promises to yourself, especially the promises no one else knows about. When you say you will wake up at 5 and you do it, something inside you strengthens. When you say you will train and you follow through, your mind learns that your word means something. But every time you break your own word, you chip away at self-trust. Without self-trust, you hesitate, you second-guess, you shrink in important moments. Discipline rebuilds that trust. Every time you do what you said you would do, even when it is uncomfortable, you grow. Mentally tougher, emotionally steadier, spiritually stronger. This is not about hype, this is about structure. Fix your sleep, because a tired mind makes weak decisions. Fix your routine, because chaos kills consistency. Fix your focus, because distraction is out of depth. Remove what drains you, limit what numbs you. Build systems that force you to execute. Simplify your goals. Do not chase 10 things at once. Pick a direction. Move daily, even when you do not feel like it. Especially when you do not feel like it. Every single day you are either sharpening yourself or dulling yourself. There is no pause button. You are either growing or drifting. Drifting feels harmless at first. It feels relaxed, it feels flexible. Until one day you look up and realize you have been stuck for years. Intentional action leads to growth. Reaction leads to average. Master your impulses. When you want to quit, stay 5 minutes longer. When you want to scroll, close the app. When you want to delay, start immediately. Master your time, because wasted hours turn into wasted years. Master your habits, because habits create identity. Once you master yourself, something powerful happens. You stop depending on motivation. You stop being controlled by every emotional wave. You stop living reactively. You begin to live deliberately. And deliberate living is dangerous, because a disciplined person with clear direction cannot be easily shaken. You become stable, focused, hard to distract, hard to discourage. Unstoppable is not loud. Unstoppable is consistent. Unstoppable is boring to watch, but terrifying to compete against. Understand this. You do not need a new year. You do not need a new environment. You need a new standard, a higher one, a non-negotiable one. Look at your current behavior and say, this is no longer acceptable. Become firm with your own excuses. Not cruel, not self-hating, but disciplined. When your mind says later, you say now. When your body says tired, you say move. When fear says, what if you fail? You say, what if I do not try? This is how transformation actually happens. Not in one dramatic decision, but in thousands of tiny ones. You are closer than you think, but you are also more responsible than you admit. Stop blaming the environment. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming luck. Discipline levels the field. It does not care where you started. It only cares what you repeat. If you repeat distraction, you get weakness. If you repeat focus, you get strength. If you repeat excuses, you get average. If you repeat execution, you get growth. The gap between who you are and who you could be is built from daily choices. Close the gap, one morning at a time, one workout at a time, one focused session at a time. There will be loneliness. There will be misunderstanding. Some people will not understand why you stopped going out, why you stopped wasting time, why you became serious. Let them misunderstand. You are not building for applause. You are building for alignment. Alignment between your goals and your behavior. Alignment between your words and your actions. When those align, confidence rises naturally, not fake confidence, real confidence. The kind that does not need validation, the kind that walks quietly but stands firm. This is your wake up moment, not tomorrow, not next month. Now, clean your schedule, set your alarm, prepare your workspace, decide what matters, execute, then repeat day after day, without drama, without announcement, without waiting for the perfect mood. You are capable of more than you are showing. But capability means nothing without discipline. Potential means nothing without structure. Dreams mean nothing without daily action. Stop watching your life from the outside. Step into it, own it, command it. Because once you truly master yourself, once your habits align with your ambition, once your word to yourself becomes unbreakable, you will not need hype. You will not need external pressure. You will not need someone pushing you. You will wake up and move automatically. You will act based on identity, not emotion. And that is when everything changes. Not because the world shifted, but because you did. And when you change at that level, when discipline becomes your default, when execution becomes normal, when consistency becomes boring but unstoppable, you become a force, not loud, not dramatic, just relentless. And relentless people build extraordinary lives.